Hey guys, so welcome back here at the Easy Engineering Tutorial. So ngayon, isa-solve natin itong problem na to. A vertical plate shown is submerged in a vinegar having a specific gravity of 0.8. Assume that the unit weight of water to be 9.79 kilonewton per cubic meter. Find the depth of the center of pressure and the magnitude of the total hydrostatic force of the whole section measured from the liquid surface. So, bali given yung dimensions natin for the regular plate, no? So, meron tayong 3 meters, dito 7 meters, dito 3 meters to, ito 4 meters, then ito 2 meters. Ngayon, i-submerge daw natin yan, immerse natin dito sa tubig, ayan, at a height of, or at a depth of 2 meters from the liquid surface. So, bali yung center of gravity andito yan, no? Considering the entire section, no? And then, yung CP, na-assume ko din na mga andito, no? And then, yung distance between nila, yun yung eccentricity. So, ngayon, yung tanong niya, ano daw yung hydrostatic pressure dito acting dito sa whole gate natin, and ano daw yung location niya from the liquid surface, yung YP. So, yun yung tanong sa problem. Nga pala, no, yung gagamitin na density ng tubig is 9.79 kilonewton per cubic meter. So, meaning, yung temperature ng tubig na to is naka 20 degrees. Okay? 20 degrees. Specific gravity, hindi pala tubig, no? Specific gravity is vinegar, no? Specific liquid is vinegar, specific gravity niya is 0.8, no? Anyari, no? So, 0.8, no? Pero yung gagamitin na density ng water is 9.79, no? Meaning sa temperature na 20 degrees. Okay, so parang ganito yan, no? In two-dimensional, so mas madali siyang tignan, then mas madali i-analyze, na. So we have 2 meters, 3 meters, 3, 2, 4, and then 3. Dito is 2 meters. Okay? See. Kung makikita kayong mga ganitong problem, irregular yung shape, yung first talaga na titignan natin yung Barignone's theorem. No? So kumbaga, individually, ihiwalay natin yung mga i-broke down natin into shapes, no? Ito. So, yung ginawa ko, hiwalay ko lang to, itong 7 meters by 3 meters. Kukunin ko yung hydrostatic force dito, tsaka yung location niya. Ganun din yung gagawin ko dito sa 2 meters by 4 meters. Kukunin ko yung hydrostatic force dito. Then, yung location nung hydrostatic force niya, na? And then, after that, to combine yung dalawa, para maging, kasi combined section man talaga din to, no? Hindi man to individual section, no? So, para ma-combine mo yung effect ng dalawa, gagamit ka ng Barignone's. Ganun yung magiging procedure nung analysis natin dito. Okay, so i-solve natin to, na? So first, analyze ko muna yung 3 meter by 7 meter. Ang nga pala, na? First, i-solve ko muna to in conventional. Conventional, na? Like, para ma-refresh naman tayo sa conventional. Then after this, i-solve natin to using calculator only. Ha? Okay. So, unahin ko muna yung 3 meters, then 7 meters. So, kunin ko lang yung side elevation niya. Yung parang side view niya. Parang ganito. Para makita ko yung hydrostatic force. Kasi pag andito yung parang dito ba, no? Yung mukha niya may, yung tawag niyan. Bayaan mo na. So, yung hydrostatic force dito, para makita natin yung hydrostatic force, kasi dito di man natin makita, parang dot lang yun. Okay, so ito yung hydrostatic force, no? In-assume ko mga somewhere andyan, no? So, bali somewhere dyan. Andito yan, no? Nakadat lang yan. Hindi mo lang makita. No? Pero andito yan, no? Sa CP nag-aak. Okay? So, yung location niya, sabihin ko YP1. So, to get the YP1, so pwede natin gamitin yung eccentricity. No? Then, we have this CG. No? And then, we have this H bar. No? So, yung H bar, makukuha na natin. No? Kasi 2 meters lang yan plus yung kalahati nung 7, di ba? 7 halves, no? Kasi CG, ano yan eh, centroid eh, no? So, 7 divided by 2, dito, plus 2. So, 5.5. So, yung YP1 natin is 5.5 plus yung E1, no? So, yung E1 na lang yung kukumpute natin. So, first, kunin ko muna yung centroidal moment of inertia. So, I have 3 meters by 7 cube divided by 12. So, we have 85.75. Okay, so I have 85.7. Double check ko lang para minsan kasi hindi ko na-check ulit eh. No? So 7 cube divided by 12. So the answer is 85.75. Correct. No? Okay. So, bali, yung E natin, that is 85.75 over yung area, which is 3 meter by 7 meters. Then, yung Y bar, since vertical yan, so meaning yung Y bar kasi, yung formula niya, is H bar over sin theta, diba? Ngayon, kung naka 90 degrees yung angle mo, yung theta kasi is ito yan eh. Now, pag yung theta mo is naka 90 degrees, so pag titignan natin yung sin 90, yung sagot nyo 1, di ba? So, basically, pag vertical, yung Y bar is also your H bar. So, kaya kinuha ko dito yung 2 meters plus yung kalahati nung 7, 3.5. Yun. Okay? So, bali 5.5 yan. So, i-double check ko lang din. So, 85.75 divided by 3 by 7 times 2 plus 3.5. So, we have 0.742. Correct, no? So, yun na yung sagot natin. Ay, hindi pala. Hindi pa pala ito sagot. Iba pala yung tanong. So, ito na yung A1 natin. So, meaning, masasolve na natin yung YP1, which is 5.5 plus 0.742. So, we'll get 5.5 plus 0.742. So, we have 6.242. Okay, 6.242. So, gawin ko na lang tong 6.242. Okay, next. Yung hydrostatic force, so we have this formula, density times height. Okay, H bar. Yung height niya from liquid surface patungo dito sa center of gravity. Then, yung area. So yung density natin is for vinegar. Hindi to water, no? It should be vinegar, no? Hindi. Anyway, yung specific gravity nung liquid na to is 0.8, no? Ayan. So, kumbaga, 9.79 times 0.8. Okay? 9.79 times 0.8. So, multiply na lang natin nung H bar, which is yung 5.5. So, ito na yun. Then, yung area niya, which is 3 by 7. So, ito na yun. So, therefore, we have 9.79 times yung 5.5 times yung 3 times 7 times yung 0.8. So, we have 904.596. 904. Okay, so we have this 904.596. Punta tayo sa pangalawang shape, no? Yung dito naman. So, ganun pa rin, kunin lang natin yung side view niya. So, ito yung hydrostatic force, which is acting dito sa center of pressure. And then, to get this location of hydrostatic force from the liquid surface natin, which is the vinegar. Vinegar yan, hindi yan water supposedly. Anyway, so, kukunin natin yung eccentricity 2 natin, which is located eccentricity 2, which is the distance between your CG and CP. So, yung H bar natin, yan yung 2 meters plus 3 meters. No? So, 5 meters lahat yan. No? Kaya 5 dito. Then, plus kalahati nung 4. So, 4 divided by 2, that is 2. So, kaya 5 plus 2, 7. Yun. Ha? So, again, the H bar is from CG to the liquid surface mo. So, take note, yung specific gravity nung liquid na to is 0.8. No? Yun yung sabi sa problem. So, yung YP2, that is 5 plus 2. Okay, meron na tayong 5 plus 2. Yun yung 7, no? Yung H bar. Plus yung E1 na lang. E2 na lang. So, kunin muna natin yung IG. So, that is 2 by 4 cubed divided by 12. So, we have 10.67. So, check natin. 2 times 4 cubed divide 12. So, yung sagot natin is 10.67. Okay na yan, ha? So, yung E2 natin, we have 10.67 times 2 by 4, yung area. Then, yung Y bar, again, yung Y bar for vertical, in-explain ko na to, yung Y bar is equal sa H bar, no, which is yung 5 plus 2 or 7. So, using our calculator, so we'll get 10.67 divided by 2 times 4 times 5 plus 2. So, we have 0.19. So, yun na yung E2. So, meaning, masolve na natin yung YP2, that is 5 plus 2 plus 0.19. So, we have 7.19. Tama, 7.19. So, for the hydrostatic force naman, so we have yung formula na to. So, again, density nung water na gagamitin is 9.79. Specific gravity nung liquid, 0.8. So, density to nung liquid. Times yung H bar, which is yung 7. Then, yung area, which is 2 by 4. So, using our calculator, so we'll get 9.79 times 7 times 2 times 4 times 0.8. So, we have 438.592. 438. So, we have 438.592. Okay na, no? So, meron ka ng YP1, YP2, P1, tsaka P2. So, makukuha na natin yung total hydrostatic force. We just need to sum itong dalawang force na to, parallel. So, 904.596 plus 438.592. So, therefore, we have 1343.188 kilonewton. So, yan na yung sagot natin. So, tinanong kasi ito. No? Then, isa din sa tanong kung ano yung location ng total hydrostatic force. So, lagay natin yung CP. Ito yung CP considering the entire section. No? Ito yung mga CP individually, di ba? Ito yung CP considering the entire section. Ano daw yung location din yan? From your liquid surface. So, gagamit ka na ng Barignon's theorem for this. So, meron kang hydrostatic force total, then yung location niya, then yung individual naman. Ha? So, bali, 1343.188 times yung YP is equal nung 904.596 times yung 6.242 plus yung 438.592 times yung 7.19. So, parang ito na yan, ha? So, therefore, using our calculator, so we'll get YP which is 6.55 meters. So, ito na yung sagot. So, bali sa problem natin, yung P tsaka yung YP is equal to yung so, that is equal to 1343.188 kilonewton. Then, yung YP natin is equal to 6.55 meters. Ito na yung sagot. Okay? So, ngayon, isolve natin to using calculator only. Sa next video ko na lang. See, solve natin to in the next video, no, using calculator only.